if you want to get the fluff from behind your wardrobe,
see?
Because you often do, don't you? You think about this all the time.
No, I think of the people who don't ever think of that.
I know. Oh,
yes.
Honestly, I once met a woman who hadn't vacuumed under her bed for 2 years. I found a Weetabix under there. Right, so basically, if you help me with this, you get a sheet, you throw it over the top of your wardrobe, and then we sort of like scissor it your way and my way, like that, cleaning the top, and then we take it over the back of the wardrobe, right down, and then we sort of do it a little bit like that. A little bit like that, a little bit like that. We leave it there, and then we pull it out.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah. I'm with you.
We pull it out, all the dust is in there, and we just throw it out
in the washing machine.
the garden.
It's like witchcraft. It's brilliant.
So you could do that behind a chest of drawers?
We think it's quite good. However, because Ruth and I are obsessed with a water spray, we think we would have sprayed that so it's damp and it holds onto the dust.
Slightly damp, otherwise the dust starts going around the room.
On that subject, it isn't in the book, but damp dusting works. It's really good. So whenever you're dusting, there's no point dusting and moving the dust from one place to another. Damp dusting.
You're so right.
If you're ever dusting.
You're so right.
Have you ever thought, my chrome taps need buffing up and I don't have anything to do? In this book, what it says, and this is clever and it works, and I thought this was just elbow grease, but it does work, is let's clean this, shall we, with
a dry cloth.
A dry cloth
this time.
And a little bit of flour, and you rub it onto whatever it is you want to buff up, and it's not just the elbow grease, and I promise you...
Look at that.
Look, it shines. Look!
That's amazing.
Look, the ladies of the 1950s. There was an article in a newspaper and it was called Pass It On, and they passed on that one. And honestly, it's brilliant. It works. It works.
Yeah.
Just with flour, plain flour?
Plain flour and a cloth.
Really
Can I just tell you, I have one of these and I put cologne in it and I spray my bed sheets every morning.
What a gorgeous... Oh, you wake up
He
like
goes
that.
to bed. He goes to bed.
You are so well
I
looked
have one of
after.
these.
Don't you dare.
All right, OK.
Marshmallows. You love marshmallows. You love a marshmallow, don't you? I know.
But Anthea, there can be trouble with marshmallows.
Well, there can be trouble with marshmallows because in the 1950s, if your marshmallows were hard, and Eamon said, "Oh, Ruth, my marshmallows are hard and I want to eat them," she would say, "Don't worry, I will put on the kettle and I will pop your marshmallows inside a plastic bag, and in the water that's nice and hot, I'm going to pop your marshmallows in there, and I am going to make them all nice and soft." So you can eat them.
See, why I think that this is particular relevance to me this week, I got into Ruth's car last night and there were my favourites there, wine gums.
Oh.
But I opened the bag, the bag was already opened, and they were hard.
No.
Hard. Do you think they would soften on that as well?
Someone just said in my ear, I'd still eat them.
I think if you want to soften anything that's hard, you put it in half water like that, and it would do the trick.
But I had the most terrible experience this week. I tend to store Bakewell tarts, maybe for too long.
Are you all right?
And I took it out of the bag and I bit into it and nearly broke my teeth.
And I say, serve you right for eating Bakewell tarts.
I wonder would a Bakewell tart go in.
Honestly. Now, rubber gloves. The ladies of the 1950s, they're rubber gloves. We wear rubber gloves to protect our hands, but then one snaps and we don't want to throw it away. However, we make use of the fingers off the rubber gloves. So the ladies in the 1950s would cut off the fingers of the rubber gloves.
Are you sure we can show this, Anthea?
Honestly, this is very practical, this is. And they would take one of the rubber gloves and take a bottle of wine which you hadn't drunk all of it, which is unusual. I know, it doesn't happen very often. So you take the top of your rubber glove and you just pop it nicely over the top of the wine. And there you go. You have got a nice wine cork there. And then you can have a little think about what you're going to do with the rest of them.
I think...
And anything that fits inside there, they can be popped over the top.
It's a shame to let them go to waste.
It is.
There we are.